I thought I'd do another little video of my black ghost knife fish having a little territorial argument. This is the other two knife fish that I have. The recent introduction of the other of the three knife fish that I have. He is not fighting right now. These are two that have lived together in this 50-gallon aquarium for probably at least 7 or 8 months. Are having a little fight this morning. Usually they just stay separate from each other and they don't get involved with this kind of display. You can see how large their mouths are. These are predatory fish. They are carnivores. They will eat beef heart, flake food, and I feed them carp eggs, and this morning I've already fed them, and they're just having a little fight, and I wanted to record it so people can see some of their behavior in a manner that most people don't ever get a chance to see. They have such incredible swimming method with their lower fin. Taking the fight to the other end of the aquarium here. I'm just going to film this, and if it appears to just be real boring, I'm not going to do any other filming of their activities. There's a pretty bad reflection in the glass. I hope you can ignore some of that. You can see my fingers holding the camera and the reflection on the glass. If I turn more of an angle, it doesn't help any. So this might just be another boring YouTube video, but it sure does show them having quite a little tussle this morning. Probably fighting over who gets to hide where in the aquarium during the day. They are amazing creatures. That light colored area on their head, and then there's also a light colored area directly behind their mouth. And that light colored area is actually where they excrete fecal matter, right up underneath, in front of their gills. Actually, it's where their gills come together. And their pectoral fins, they actually excrete the waste matter in front of their pectoral fins, which I find just truly astonishing. You see that light colored area. Have to take my word for it that that's where they excrete. Oh, here he goes, going back into his little hide area. I wonder if the other guy is going to come over here and fight with him. Oh, yep, he's poking his head up right there behind this guy's tail. This might give me a little bit better idea who's fighting who here. Wow. Just amazing. To me, it's amazing. I'm not sure if they're both males, or one's a male and one's a female, or I don't think that this is some sort of mating ritual. I really do not. They, unless it's a feeling out process similar to what cichlids do sometimes, they get in little tiffs and strength, shows of strength, sometimes male to female when they're pairing up. But I've seen that in angelfish before, but nothing like this. This looks so different. And like I said, these guys hadn't fought that I've seen for months. Now to see them in here fighting like this, or disagreeing, it's really fun to watch. The giant Daniels are just swimming around in the aquarium here with a few long-fin zebras and sort of standing away from the battling knife fish. The angelfish decided, the male angelfish is there behind the air filter tube for my under gravel filtration system. I use under gravel filtration systems in all my aquariums because I believe that it is a time tested, extremely effective method at breaking down poisonous nitrates and waste products from fish. The gravel has nitrification bacteria on it, and as the water is gently drawn through the gravel, waste products are flow down to the gravel, and then they stay in the gravel, and the bacteria are able to, whoa, that's an interesting maneuver, head to tail kind of thing. Getting back to that nitrification bacteria, I am a total believer in it. And when I do my partial water changes, all I do is, I don't know if you can see the mouth on this knife fish. When it opens it up, it is such, it's big. It's, they are really chomping at each other. Man, oh man. This 7-minute video so far. But like I said, it's just one of those unusual, I think, unusual behavior that probably never occurs to this extent out in the wild. I'll bet that where there's plenty of room, that the territories for knife fish are just simply decided rather quickly with these little battles like this, or big battles like this. But these two have to figure out how they can live in this aquarium together, and right now I guess that is amazing how they can swim in synchrony with each other, head to head sometimes and tail to head sometimes. Wow, they just do rolls. Just incredible. Anyway, the angelfish are sort of standing back and just letting these guys go to town. This is my larger knife fish. He's the recent introduction into the aquarium. I can determine that he's a little different by the markings on his tail. There's a little black that comes into the first white mark that touches the body of that fish. These two fish here can be determined to be slightly different because one of them has a slightly larger white spot nearest the tail, and the other one has a slightly smaller spot near the tail. Otherwise, knife fish are really hard to tell apart. They don't have a distinct coloration difference like angelfish. Marbled angelfish especially have very distinctive, unique patterns, and it's easy to tell one from another. The giant Daniels probably have unique markings, but because they're so similar, I've never gone to the trouble of trying to figure out which one is which. And I actually don't know if I have any females or any males in this particular group of giant Daniels. Someday I want to try to raise them, not for any financial gain or anything like that, but I just want to see if I can succeed in raising them. I've done it zebrafish just on a whim, similar to that, and they are quite easy to raise, just like they say. All you have to do is keep them from eating their eggs after they spawn the eggs, and it is amazing the extent and the that zebrafish will go to try to eat their eggs. They'll try to swim down in between the marbles that I used as a spawning medium. The zebrafish would swim down through the marbles, and sometimes they'd get stuck into the marbles, and one of them actually died underneath there, a female. I didn't watch them too closely. Usually the trick is to get them to keep the sexes separate and then put them in together, let them spawn for until they're done spawning, maybe for a day or maybe 2 days, depending on how much cover there is for the females and males to hide from each other, and then just have relatively shallow water so that as the eggs that are slightly heavier than water drop down, you can the zebrafish will turn around and try to catch them before they hit the substrate, where they can be safe, relatively safe from being eaten by the other zebrafish. But like I said, there's no financial gain to be raising zebrafish in this day and age of just basically factory produced zebrafish. It's a little bit like raising chickens. They can be raised so cheaply in factory fish situations that going to all the bother of feeding the little baby fish and raising them up to a size where they can be either traded at a store. But when you get around to trading them at the stores, usually stores can sell zebrafish at a profit for 50 cents a piece. I don't know how cheaply they end up getting zebrafish, but raising them is not financially rewarding. It's a little bit different when it comes to multipunctata catfish, like these guys in my corner aquarium here. Oop, I don't know if we're going to, there's a pretty bad glare in the camera. I'm raising them right now, and I'm going to trade some of them off to the local fish stores. This aquarium here is a little, very cloudy. Get back to the knife fish. I just got distracted slightly. But this fight's going on. This is 13 minutes of fight time. There was a little breather right in the middle, but I didn't actually catch them when they started fighting. So this fight is definitely one of the longer-lived fight sequences that you're going to see. They don't have the 3-minute rest rule. They continue fighting, and so far they haven't damaged each other's fins seriously at all. Well, I'm going to conclude this video of the fighting knife fish. I don't know if they'll ever stop, but I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, you want to, leave a comment. I know I should probably keep these in separate aquariums, but possibly the social interaction is helpful to their longevity. I don't think so. It looks pretty darn mean to me. But neither one of them is really gaining a upper hand on the other, and that surprises me how evenly matched they are.